Shalom. Before I get started, I would like to give all praise and infinite glory to Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem Rechakodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of GMS who rule and teach well, and peace and safety to the Akim that spread across the four corners of the world, that's pushing out this truth with all diligence and also putting their lives on the line to do so. This is the brother Karas of GMS Atlanta. As you can see here, queued up on the screen, from the website is powerofpositivity.com. Is a article entitled "Reading 6 Minutes a Day Helps Reduce Stress and Increase Happiness." I came across while a quote, basically, speaking about, I forget how it was quoted or written, but it was just basically saying the benefits of reading. Just the spirit just led me, to this article, which I'm gonna read, some of it, and of course, I'm gonna link the scriptures up with it, because it's benefits of reading the scriptures, and reading things scripture related, to the benefits of the mind and the body, man. So nevertheless, I'm gonna start off. In the article, it says, again, the title is Science Explains, Reading 6 minutes a day helps reduce stress and increase happiness. It says, it is safe that most of us have pretty busy schedules. However, we could probably all find time for reading at least 6 minutes a day. Perhaps at the end of the day, when you've completed all our work and can finally get cozy in bed, you can read for a few minutes before dozing off. Reading offers so many cognitive and psychological benefits, but according to Pew Research, about a quarter of Americans haven't read a book in the past year. And, that shows you how dumb, of a society that, America is, because, a lot of Americans, don't even read. You try to tell, somebody to read, or read this, or have you heard about certain things, they don't even know what you're talking about. You may see an interview, when they ask, these Americans, name the 7, continents, and they look dumbfounded, or they can't even name, American, history when you call yourself an American. You see, because America is a dumb society, that don't know nothing but entertainment, But nevertheless, just continuing reading. It says, at least the majority of us has opened a book, even if we only read a few pages. It says you'll find so many topics and genres to choose from, and that's true. Especially when linking it up with the truth. If you find yourself stuck, on the you can't find a topic, to do a lesson on, and just open the book and read, man. The spirit of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua will lead you, to something that you can do a topic on, something that'll resonate with your spirit, and allow you to put it out and edify somebody else who's listening to you. You see. But you just have to put forth that effort and actually read and study. You see? So it says, indeed, you could probably read your whole life and still have thousands or even millions of books left to discover. No matter what you have an interest in, you can find plenty of traditional books or ebooks about the topic. And like I said before, I'm linking this article up with the scriptures, because the truth is never ending. You can always be edified, and learn new things, so to speak, about the truth, man. It's ever learning, so to speak. It's not an end to it. The apostles and elders have been laboring for over 30 years, and they're still being, doing videos and lessons, on certain topics, man. And it says, with a quick Google search, you can find books to choose from, whether you like self help, fantasy, romance, books about finance, or something else. And this, it says, below we will go over how reading can improve your health, not to mention give you more wisdom. Who doesn't want to increase their knowledge and understand our complex world a little bit better? You see? So by reading and studying, you get the wisdom and the knowledge, man. It don't just come overnight, by not putting forth effort. You know what I mean? So I'm just gonna read, these seven, titles. It says seven other health benefits of reading. I'm just gonna read them, and I'm not gonna read into it. But if you want, you can, go over it, on your own time. And it says seven other health benefits of reading. It improves brain health, increases empathy, expands vocabulary, helps prevent age-related cognitive decline, or just basically explaining that as you get older, you tend to lose, your memory. It's harder to retain information. But if you continue to read, at a younger age and continue on, you will be able to retain, more information. And of course, through prayer, asking the Lord, to, give you a better memory or a better understanding of the scriptures. It says helps you sleep better, decreases depressive symptoms, may increase lifespan, and I think that was it. You know, so that was the benefits of reading, man. Which that article is pretty much saying what the scriptures already tells us. So that's lead me to the book of Revelation, chapter 1, verse 3. It says, "Blessed is he that readeth, and they that hear the words of this prophecy, and keep those things which are written therein, for the time is at hand." You see, so you have to, read in order. You have to read and study in order to understand, how the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahweh works. If you're not putting, like I mentioned before, if you're not putting forth effort, but you want, all the understanding and all the, the knowledge and wisdom that you could obtain, but you're not putting forth no effort, you're never going to reach, a goal. You're going to be and continue to be on that same level that you're on, man. The scriptures say, "Blessed is he that readeth." Because if it's certain prophecies, that's happened, that's going on, and you're not, paying attention, or you're not reading, you gonna miss it, man. So it's important to read, man. And when I'm saying this, I'm speaking to myself, first and foremost, and just putting it out there, man. It's always more, that we can do here in the truth, man. You know. So that leads me to the book of Joshua, chapter 1 and verse 8. It says, "This book of the law shall not depart out of thy mouth, but thou shalt meditate therein day and night, that thou mayest observe to do according to all that is written therein. For then thou shalt make thy way prosperous, and then thou shalt have good success." You see? So this book is not supposed to depart out of our mouth day nor night. We're supposed to, hey, when we're, going, throughout our everyday lives, such as work, grocery shopping, getting gas, we always meditating on the scriptures, man. Having our spiritual antennas up, man. Because we're locked in, man. The scripture I read in Revelation said the time is at hand. We're at the end of this thing where this thing can kick off any second now, man. We have to be mentally, physically, and spiritually prepared, man. For this thing to pop off. But if you, like I keep, putting out, if you're not putting forth effort, you're not gonna get no, you're not gonna get anywhere, man. So put forth effort and learn about. This is our book, man. We've you know were blinded, and stripped of our heritage and culture for so many years that we didn't even know that this was our book, man. We thought that this book was talking about, so-called white people, you know, how they put it to, through iconoclasm, man. And not only that, but when you read the book, you're bettering yourself, man. Like that article mentioned, you're expanding your vocabulary. Learning, the definition of words, going to the etymology online, you know, learning about, a different language, learning Hebrew, Greek. You're growing and you're becoming a more knowledgeable person, man. Not just some, ring-a-ding nigga, man. You know? So this is the book of Psalms, chapter 1. I'll just start at the top. It says, Psalms 1:1. Blessed is the man that walketh not in the counsel of the ungodly, nor standeth in the way of sinners, nor sitteth in the seat of the scornful. Because when you're surrounded, by, ungodly people, or sinful people, they gonna do things that's, basically unpleasing to Yahweh by Shem Yahweh Shai, which leads you to death. But this verse 2, it says, but his delight is in the law of the Lord Yahweh, and in his law doeth he meditate day and night. You see there that meditate day and night, goes again. That's why it was the spirit, that, Apostle Sahar, told brothers, hey man, do a lesson a day, because there's so much going on, that if you've been reading, and studying, you'll catch certain things, but, oh, that's a lesson. That's a lesson. Oh, I can read, I can read up on that. I can be more edified if I read up on this, man. Find topics, to study on, man. To where if you're at camp and you speaking, you can go into certain things, man. Just continuing to grow, man. The scriptures say, I believe it was Paul, he said, when I was a child, I spake as a child, but when I came a man, I put away childish or foolish things, roughly paraphrasing, man. So we have to be in that same spirit and be willing to grow, man. Not just being, plateau on that same level. But verse 3, it says, and he shall be like a tree planted by rivers of water. If you ever seen a tree planted, by rivers of moving water, man, it's sturdy, it's grounded. The roots, are strong, man. And it says that bringeth forth his fruit in his season, his leaf also shall not wither, and whatsoever he doeth shall prosper. You see? So with this, by meditating, on Yahweh by Shem Yahweh Shai, day and night, man, you shall prosper. You're gonna become a better person, man. And at the end all be all is salvation. Obtaining that incorruptible crown. And you're not gonna get, this information, from nowhere else. The scriptures speak about none shall meet her mate. So, and on the flip side, because the Lord, speaks on balance. Don't just be going, and digging into all types of unnecessary information, because we're in the information age where anything is accessible. So don't, try to go, all on the dark web, looking into the darkness of Esau, because things can bug you out, man. Because it's a balance with everything, man. Stick to what's important and get the basics first, man. Get the basics grounded, because that's what's going to get you out of here. So still in the book of Psalms, chapter 119 and verse 97, It says, "Oh how love, so like a whole, oh how love I thy law. It is my meditation all the day. Through thy commandments has made me wiser than my enemies, for they are ever with me." You see, so through the commandments of Yahweh by Shem Yahweh Shah, we're wiser than our enemies, man. You know, and how is that? Because you ask you ask a regular, Jake, who your enemy is, they gonna hesitate, man. We go boldly say the white man. They don't even know who their enemy is, but through reading we get the understanding. We get the wisdom and the knowledge, man. The experience. You see? And that's how we're going to ultimately be able to defeat our enemies. You know? It says, verse 99, "I have more understanding than all my teachers, for thy testimonies are my meditation. I understand more than the ancients because I keep thy precepts." You see, and we always, iterate that the men, now have more understanding than the men that were before, because they didn't, really understand what they were saying, so to speak, man. In the scriptures, man. But now, that the time is here, for Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shah to return to take his throne. We have the whole truth, man. That's why it says I understand more than the ancients. You see, it says I have refrained my feet from every evil way, that I might keep thy word. I have not departed from thy judgment, for thou hast taught me. How sweet are thy words unto my taste, yet sweeter than honey to my mouth. Through thy precepts I get understanding. Therefore I hate every false way. You see, so through the precepts of the Bible, we get the understanding. So this is all, just going back to the just bringing it all back in. This is, the benefits of reading, man. This is all the benefits of it, man. So I'm gonna get one more scripture. And I didn't want to be too long winded. This is 1 Timothy chapter 2. So like I think it was 2 Timothy. Second Timothy 2:15. "Study to show thyself approved unto the Most High, a workman that needeth not to be ashamed, rightfully dividing the word of truth." You see, so we're supposed to study to show ourselves approved. When we're put in certain situations, we should have the answer, man. We should have the answer for certain, script questions when we're asked about the Bible. If not, then what? We need to study more, man. So like I mentioned before, it's always more studying and reading that you can do, man. So I just want, just to put that out, and Lord willing, the lesson was edifying. I'm going to go ahead and close out by giving all praises and infinite glory into Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Rakha Kodash. Double honors to the apostle and elders of GMS who rule and teach well. Till the next time, I say shalom.